crazy to think about, but so wonderful experience. I'm so excited to come back into Paris in September to do the #6 Spartacus convention. The first ever Spartacus convention, where it was for us, was organized by PeopleCon, PeopleCons, and they've been like almost like family friends ever since. You know, they have always supported us, and we feel very special. Feel very lucky to be part of their that's like the first one that they did. You know, and now they are obviously doing extremely well and doing wonderful things, and I'm so happy for them. And it's a way for us as a group of actors and fans to I was so excited to hear they were doing a sixth one, because it is weird, like even on this online convention, there have been the same group of people that always come to the show, to the convention, have come onto this, and so we get to reconnect again. It's like you see the same people once every year. It's really sweet, and it's different to other conventions, to other things that we've done, because we've all been to different, like, Comic-Con and the things in America, and they're very cool. You get to see all these, get exciting. Whereas there's something really intimate about the one we do with PeopleCons in Paris. And you know, and it's not terrible that it's in Paris. That is really nice. You know, it's kind of exciting for us. And it's just, I mean, they are good people. They run a really good organization, and we get to be friends together and meet fans that are like sort of super fans, you know, and we have built like this kind of relationship with. I just spoke to my friend Arturo, who was at the first convention, and he met his wife there, and they're now happy together in Spain. And it's just, I haven't seen him in a little while, and he has joined onto this, and I got to speak to him for a little while again for the first time in a couple of years to see how he's doing. It's kind of amazing. I just hosted a trivia day on this one, which could use a bit of work, but it was kind of fun. I haven't done that before. I know that like MagicCon and the guys in Germany do some really interesting things where they have like dance parties afterwards with like some of the actors go and DJ and things like that, and that's kind of probably a younger man's game, but it was cool. But like, I mean, I'm a big nerd, so I'm into like board games and stuff like that. So I would have like kind of games. We do some sort of like, we have a thing over here called Jackbox, where it's like everyone can sign on, and it's like a competition on, you can compete with each other on like different types of games and things like that. So I don't know, stuff that can be easy to manage but still break down the connection. Like it was weird to me when like fans would come up to me and they'd be like shaking, and they'd be like, "Oh, hello," and you're like, well, I'm just a regular guy, and because that's how I always saw myself. And I love it when someone that is a fan of yours can calm down and just treat you like, you know, like a buddy. And you know, and I know it's not exactly that, but it makes me happy. And so like games and events where you can, you know, responsibly connect together and have fun together in a less kind of, yes, hi, thank you very much, yes, thank you very much, you know, it's nice for me. I like those experiences. It's been a really difficult time in the world to be separate, and sometimes a lot of people are alone, and it's tough to keep your spirits up when people are so separate. And so it was like the perfect reason to have an online convention, so that people that want to maybe can't travel to the convention in September, or was worried that it would not happen, or whatever it might be, they can come and have a place to connect with everyone, connect with us. And you know, I spoke to one of the people that we know really well from the other conventions, and you know, she was feeling a little lonely, and it's nice that we can kind of spice up the day a little bit and have this thing like this, and friends that, or like fans that we know from all over the world. And you know, they would come to the first 3 conventions in Paris, and then they're like, oh, it's just a long way, and it's something happened, or medically I can't do it, or whatever it might be. They can join on this now, and it's kind of a good side effect of the horrible situation to have these nice, it's a nice opportunity. I think It's the very first one, so we are like the canary in the coal mine, the prototype. And I think it will get better. The weirdest thing for me is not having everyone on the screen, so you're sort of like talking to nothing. Whereas at the conventions, you're talking to everyone. I don't know if there's any way to solve that, because you know, you could potentially, depending on how many people there are, I guess you could put them all and you can scroll through them if you want to, but because it's Zoom can do that, but it's cleaner and easier to keep it more contained. So it's early days. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that it exists and that it's worked as well as it has, and I think it's worked really well. In some ways, it's been more organized than the actual conventions, because there's actors can do less crazy things that can slow things down. But yeah, it's been really fun. I've had a really good time, and you know, you get to do it from the comfort of your house, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Coming to Paris every year has been one of the great joys for me and my wife, and now I have a baby boy who has never traveled, and so for us as people, to come to this, to be able to come to Paris in general is wonderful for me. To be able to come back to essentially a family of fans that are all friends with each other and friends with us is a kind of amazing opportunity, crazy to think about, but so wonderful experience. I'm so excited to come back into Paris in September to do the number 6 Spartacus convention, the Rebels convention. It's always so much fun being there. It's always a good time. Everyone in the cast always has the best time and is so excited to come back if and when we can. So this is just going to be another great experience. So I can't wait. And hopefully everything is healthy and well and people are back and able to come. It's going to be a lot of fun.